Well, we're here at Trail Days 2018, and I'm with Mike St. Pierre with HMG, and we're going to walk through and learn a little bit about what's going on with HMG.
Here we are at Trail Days. Figure we kind of walk through some of the backpacks we offer. From there, we could talk about some of the accessories that go with those bags, and talking about systems, redundancy to make sure that none of your gear is going to get wet. And then we can talk about tents. So let's chat packs. When it comes to hiking the Appalachian Trail, the AT, even the PCT or CDT, we highly recommend our Wind Rider or our Southwest backpack. It comes in 2 volumes, so actually 3 volumes. It comes in a 40 liter, a 55 liter, and a 70 liter, although I don't necessarily recommend 70 liters for one of these trails. And then you have a choice of black or white. I prefer the white. It keeps everything inside your bag a little cooler. It's cooler to touch, especially if you're on the PCT in the early sections or something, in the desert. But white, and then the other option is you have a mesh fabric, or like this mesh. This is the Wind Rider, and the Southwest. The only difference is it's got a fabric pocket. So
that's it. Only difference.
Yep. I personally on the Appalachian Trail prefer the mesh. You can see what's in your pockets more easily, and your equipment can dry faster, whatever you leave in those pockets. So if you're doing the AT, if you're really lightweight, I'd recommend the 40 liter pack. If you're still kind of working some of your system out, I would probably go with the 55 liter. So one of the new things in the past 6 months or so are the pods. So these are pods that are designed to just slide perfectly into your backpack. You can just stack these right up inside your bags. Waterproof material, it's all DCF, Dyneema composite fabric. There's a little spot where you can label, so sometimes I'll use these for food, and I'll label this with just lunches. But your quilt or sleeping bag can fit in there. Food, your stuff will never get wet with this redundant system. So you have, our pack is, the fabrics are highly waterproof. We don't call the bag waterproof because we sew through it. We seam seal when we can, but if water does get in that bag, this is your second line of defense. You'll never have wet gear with this system. Another thing to look at is the pillow. Here's our pillow. Comes in 2 sizes, small and large. Then you can turn the pillow inside out.
Yeah, we did.
Once you turn the pillow inside out, it's fleece lined, so nice and cozy. I always leave my puffy jacket in here, so that way when I crawl into my sleeping bag at night, I might take my puffy jacket off, and I have a place to put it right there, which is my pillow then. Also new this year, we're coming out green stuff sacks. This is the spruce green stuff sack. So a new color to the lineup of stuff sacks. So let's chat tents for a minute. So if you're looking to really go lightweight, probably a flat tarp is your best option. You do have the least amount of protection with a flat tarp, but you also have the most amount of versatility. I shouldn't say the least amount of protection, but you can build these shelters in ways that can hunker them down in storms where you won't get wet. This is an 8x10 set up in an A-frame configuration. Right next to it we have an 8.5 by 8.5 flat tarp that's set up in a modified pyramid fashion. That's one of my favorite setups. Requires 1 pole, really easy to stake out and set up. You can get that up very quickly.
You look comfortable.
I'm very comfortable. Thanks to Hyperlite.
So looking for something a little bigger, if you're planning on doing the Appalachian Trail and some of the other trails, or backpacking trips out west, I'd highly recommend our Ultimate. There's a 2-person and a 4-person here. The 2-person weighs about a pound just for the fly, and then you can get a variety of different inserts. The fly for this 2-person weighs right about a pound, and then you have different choices for inserts that you can put in it. If there's going to be no bugs and you're not too worried about that, I wouldn't even take an insert at all. I would just put a ground cloth down, which we offer a DCF ground cloth. Or this is the full insert with floor. So bug netting with a DCF floor. DCF floors are great. You're not going to get wet in a DCF floor. You could basically lay in a puddle and you're still not going to get wet. So that's the full size. In the 4-person mid here, which is 1 1/3 pounds, we have a half insert. So this would be, imagine a big expedition. You got 2 people, they could have bug netting on one side, and then the rest of this is for gear, cooking. That's a great little setup. Or, we have a full-size insert for this as well with a floor.
And this would be kind of comfortable for 2 people. If 2 people were sleeping inside the half side.
Yep, exactly. Yep. That's a great little setup. Gives you a lot of space, and you're still under, like 2.5 pounds roughly for that whole setup. For 2 people, it's a lot of space, and you can sleep 4 in there, no problem.
Great.
So other than that, we have our Echo 2, which is basically another tarp configuration. This tarp has catenary cuts in it, so it's mostly set up in an A-frame. But then there's a vestibule that is actually removable. This whole thing can come off. So if you want, you can just set up. If you want, you can just set up just the tarp and the insert that's inside as well, which is also removable. So a lot of times in here, like, it's really nice. I don't use the bug netting at all. I'll just unclip this and in the back, and I can just lay on this like a ground cloth. Gives you a little more headroom. But yeah, it's a very versatile system that's a modular kind of approach. So that's what we have offering this year at Trail Days. And any questions, feel free to reach out to us at hyperlightmountaingear.com.